Well, I'm in Guam. Tonight I have to go to Palau, and then I come back to Guam, and then I go to Saipan, and then I come back to Guam, and then I go back to Honolulu. Tired. Hi everyone. I am so tired. I'm so tired, but I decided to start making video diaries because why not? Just thought it would be really, really cool to have like my own personal track record of just what's going on, how I'm feeling, where I'm at. So, yeah. As most of you know, I'm a flight attendant by day. I make music at night. BRB. So that was a really long call. My bad. But I'm back, and now I have to start getting ready to fly to Palau and Saipan. I have 30 minutes, so I guess I just kind of wanted to run through a quick update of what's going on. Right now, I'm so very excited because I have another single coming out July 1st. I have a music video coming out. My very first music video, which is so crazy because I have always dreamt of having my own music video. Like, I used to live on YouTube as a kid. I would study so many videos, and in high school I started making videos, and then around college time I was asked to be in other people's music videos. So I was always around it, and it was just such a cool experience to be on set with other artists. And I always told myself that one day I'm gonna have my own music video. One day I can finally say goodbye to being a muse and I can star in my own video. And that time has finally come, so I'm so excited. But this is the first of many. I have so many ideas for music videos and films and okay. I feel like I constantly have ideas, and I just can't wait to see all of them be brought to life. And I'm so lucky, I'm so blessed, I'm so fortunate to have such amazing, talented friends that are willing to help me bring these visions to life. So it's just making me even more excited for what's to come. I want to start everything now, you know? I wish I had all the time in the world to just get through all of these ideas and see it now. But unfortunately, I have to fly. The goal is to be able to quit this job. I mean, obviously, it's a really good job, and I love my job, and I don't plan on leaving anytime soon, that's for sure. I worked really hard to get this job and to be here for this long. I've been here for 5 years, which is insane. But the goal is to be so big and so huge that I don't even need this job. I want to do music full time so bad. Honestly, I think it'll happen. I know it'll happen. I believe that it will happen. I just wish it would happen sooner. Anyway, I have the single coming out next week, and then got some more stuff in the works that I feel like it's been kind of a rough couple years for me making music. I started taking music seriously back in 2024. Little backstory on me. I have always loved music. I feel like music has been such a huge part of my life since forever, for as long as I can remember. My dad was a music artist, so as a kid I just remember falling asleep to him making music in the studio, constantly just hearing loud ass music all night, just seeing people record and whatever. I ended up playing guitar as a kid. I did very briefly. I was playing guitar when I first moved to Hawaii at like 8 years old. I did choir, and I loved choir. I had so much fun in the church. Choir was so much fun. I actually like think about joining a choir now. I really do want to join a choir again. It's just so much fun. Yeah, and then I moved on to playing piano, which honestly is my favorite instrument. Piano is such a beautiful, beautiful instrument. I wish I was a pro at it. I am not good at it, but I really, really wish I was. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it, and I'm learning. I'm constantly learning. So one of these days I will be a pro. I'm saying it now. But yeah, and then I've always loved singing as a kid. I've always loved karaoke, and I still love karaoke. So it's just kind of crazy that I ended up coming back to music. I do remember trying to make music in high school and, doing it with my friends in our houses, and it was just always such a silly time, and I was always so anxious to be recording in front of people, and I didn't want anybody to hear it, and it was just so nerve-wracking. I never knew how to write or what to write, which is so crazy because I've always been a writer. I've been journaling since forever. Since I came out the womb, I've been journaling. I have so many journals from every year. I have so many scrapbooks and poems and whatever. So it's kind of like weird. Like, I don't know what happened in high school, but I got so shy and it felt so awkward to be able to like write in front of people and sing in front of people. So I ended up not even doing music at all after high school and throughout college. Back in 2024, I was able to move back home to Honolulu, and I ended up having a lot more time on my hands than I thought I would. Being based on the mainland, I had no time for anything. I was constantly flying and commuting and couch surfing and sleeping in airports, and I was always sick. So being creative was the last thing on my mind in the beginning of this job back in 2022. But since being home, I have more control over my schedule. I have more free time. My schedule is very predictable and it's very easy. Our flights are very easy. I just started thinking like, okay, what else can I do in my free time? Because I really don't want this job to just be it for me. I don't want this job to be the only thing interesting about my life. And I ended up going back to music. I don't know where the confidence came from. Probably the people I was surrounding myself with at the time, but I don't know, I just like woke up one day and just felt like I could really do it, and I wanted to give it a full chance because I feel like I never really did, and I wanted to just dive headfirst and see where it takes me. So for the past 2 years, I've been writing a lot. I got back into writing. I have so many journals again. I started doing voice lessons almost every day. I got myself back in the gym. I started practicing belting. I've never, ever, ever, ever been a belter ever in my life. I've lived in my falsetto since I was little. I just never knew how to belt and I was never comfortable doing it. But I've been working on it. This past year specifically, I've been really trying to force myself to belt, even though it's very uncomfortable and awkward and my voice cracks a lot, but I'm working through it. Last year, I finally had enough songs that I was really excited about. I had a friend that was helping me produce music, and we had worked really, really, really hard on it. I believe we ended up throwing together like a 10-track project, like a kind of album project, EP, I don't know. We had enough songs for a project, possibly 2 separate projects. But unfortunately, life has a very funny way of working out, and that whole project kind of just went on hiatus. We ended up not touching that again or working together again. So the beginning of this year was a little rough for me. I wasn't sure if I still wanted to do music because the person that I was doing music with for so long was no longer in my life, and all of the songs that I did write and work so hard on, I just didn't know what to do with it or how to go about doing it. So I did spend pretty much all of late last year and early this year just kind of taking a step back and reevaluating my music journey and what that looks like for me and how I wanted to do music and just everything. I really had to sit down and just think about it, and I decided that was a little bump in the road. There was a little hiccup, and that is totally okay because I feel like I learned so much from it. I realized nobody is ever going to take music away from me. Nothing can ever take music away from me. And it was so silly of me to even think that that was what was happening. So once I picked myself back up and got my shit together, I got back in the studio. I found some new producers and some old friends, and I got back to work because where there's a will, there's a way. Sitting around moping about it was not getting me anywhere. I could have been releasing music months ago, but it's okay. You live and you learn, and I am so, so, so grateful for the people in my life right now that's been able to help me kind of get back on my feet and just, get my toes wet again and get comfortable being back in the studio. I've still been writing nonstop and still been doing voice lessons nonstop. So that way when I can do music more consistently, I will be ready. I will be prepared. I'm just really excited. Unfortunately, because of my job, it's a little hard to do music as much as I want to. I fly out every week, and I'm usually gone for maybe 4 to 5 days out of the week. I'm constantly in a different time zone. My sleep schedule is so off. These days I don't go to sleep till 5 in the morning, and I usually sleep in until 1 p.m. It kind of just makes me more tired throughout the day, to be honest. But yeah, I do try to reserve a lot of time for music when I am home and just fill up my time with as much as possible. I did get to practice my voice lessons today. I did post and keep up with being consistent on social media. Honestly, this is the hardest part for me, is being able to post consistently. But I'm starting to fall in love with creating content and making content, making art. I think that content is a part of the art, and at first it was kind of a pain in the ass because ultimately I just wanted to make music and sing, but I'm starting to find a lot of joy in making content now. It's starting to get really fun for me. So today I was focused on posting and making some new videos in my hotel room. Now I gotta fly, and I'll be back in Guam tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna do it all over again. Sleep all day, wake up, sing, make more content, and then I go home. July, I'm very excited for, because I believe we're gonna be starting the next music video. I'm really excited for this one. This one, I have a friend who is a dancer and is choreographing the whole thing. So it's gonna be a very, very fun new experience for me and for everybody that's gonna be watching and supporting this whole journey, because I am not really a dancer. I'm not a dancer, actually. I can't even claim that. I danced when I was younger. I danced, I believe it was elementary, middle school, and then I danced throughout high school. And then I kind of danced over the past few years, just going to fun dance classes and Vogue and whatever. But I wouldn't call myself a dancer. I'm, especially now, I'm so out of shape. So hopefully by the time we start shooting this video, I have enough stamina and flexibility and energy to handle this choreo. I think I can do it. I don't know, I might be a little ambitious, but I think that just kind of comes with like being a music artist. I'm constantly delusional and seeing like a huge vision for myself, and I don't know how I'm gonna get there, but I'm gonna get there, you know? I'm gonna make my visions come to life. That's all. No matter how hard it may seem. When I was asking my friend if they could do choreo for this music video, I don't know what I was thinking, but I was like, yeah, this will be easy for me, I'm sure. But then I started practicing and was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of work on this. But you know what? Again, like I said, where there's a will, there's a way. And I'm gonna be able to do it by the end of the month. Yeah, I think this is very doable and very manageable, actually. This video was not really important. I just wanted to say hi and document what is going on in my life right now, what I'm excited for. Yeah, that's all. Just felt like making a little video diary, and maybe I'll post this, maybe I won't. I do like to make a lot of video diaries and just keep them to myself, but somebody told me that I should start posting them because you never know like who could relate or who it might inspire or whatever. So I might post it. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Anyway, I should probably start getting ready for work. Oh my god. I got a new subscriber. Oh, also, that's something that's been new. I started a YouTube channel last week, I believe, or maybe like 5 days ago or so. I didn't tell anybody about it. I just kind of made it and just started posting and really relying on like hashtags and like the algorithm. I didn't want to tell anybody about it just because my Instagram, my Facebook, my Threads, and TikTok is so heavily saturated with just people that I know, friends of friends, family, coworkers. So obviously a lot of the support that I do get now is from people that I know and that have like seen me for a very, very long time. But I was very curious to know like how well can I really do on my own, just really like pushing and putting out stuff without relying on like my friends and family to be in my comments all the time. So far, honestly, I'm really proud of how it's been going. I I know it's not a lot, but it's really, really awesome to me. But I got 25 subscribers today. And I've only had my account up for less than a week, I believe. So, I don't know. I'm excited. And none of these people are my friends and family. They're just random people that came across my art and my songs and liked it and subscribed. Like, what? What the heck? I wasn't recommended to these people, you know? Like, I think I just popped up on their feed and they wanted to subscribe, which is so, 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 so awesome. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. I was geeking today when I saw that. I was like, 25 followers, which I know everybody would probably look at me like, bitch, be fucking for real. You and your 25 followers. Okay. But listen, I'm very new to the game and this is really exciting for me and I'm loving every single second of it. So I also gained like 100 followers on Instagram today. When I woke up this morning, I had like 60 new notifications. And now it's the end of the night and I'm up by like 100 people. Isn't that crazy? I guess they were right. Being consistent does help. Unfortunately, they were right. I need to be consistent if I want people to see the art that I put out. Fuck. Anyway, I'm gonna go get ready for work. Wish me luck. I can't wait to go home so that I can really get back to music in the way that I want. Obviously, as a flight attendant. Oh shit. Scared the fuck out of me. Oh god. That was my cue to go. But I will say, yeah, obviously, as a flight attendant, I can't pack a whole lot of things in my suitcase. I do have a tiny little mic that I like to record with on band labs just for funsies. But the mic broke like very recently, so I'm gonna have to get another one. Can't really bring like my interface and like an actual mic. I use a Shure SM7B. But yeah, no, all that stuff can't really come with me while I travel. So usually my traveling time I just heavily focus on really growing my voice and working out and writing. I'm not gonna have any service on the flights tonight, so hopefully I can just get some writing done, maybe write some new poems. I've been kind of in a writing mood lately. I've been a little bit in my feels. I blame Mercury retrograde coming up in like 5 days, and also I'm on my period, so I'll probably get some writing done tonight. Anyway, good night, and if I do post this, like, comment, and subscribe. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Good night.